Hi, boys and girls. I'm going to be using this background for today. I think it's really neat. But anyway, let's begin. This is our poem. So we're going to learn a little bit of the hand motions to our poem, okay? Oh, I'm shaking a lot. Okay. The Eagle by Alfred Tennyson. The Eagle by Alfred Tennyson. So it says, let's read it together first. He clasps the crag with crooked hands, close to the sun in lonely lands. Ringed with the azure world he stands. The wrinkled sea beneath him crawls. He watches from his mountain walls, and like a thunderbolt he falls. So we're talking about this eagle this week. And it's talking about, like I said, this eagle. And it says that the eagle clasps. Remember we talked about clasps? It's abrupt. It's not gentle. It's grabbing harshly. He clasps the crag. And the crag is a rock, the side of a mountain. So if you look here, I don't think you can see that. This is a crag right here, the top. He clasps the crag with crooked hands. So his hands are ready to grab, right? He clasps the crag with crooked hands, close to the sun in lonely lands. So this eagle is in the middle of nowhere. At the top, right? He's close to the sun. If you're over here, are you close to the sun? Not really. What if you're up here at the top of the mountain? Are you closer to the sun? So this eagle is at the top of the mountain. He just grabbed onto the top with his crooked hands. And there's nobody around, right? It's lonely lands. And then it says, ringed with the azure world he stands. What do you hear in the word ringed? Ring, right? So what the author is trying to say, what Mr. Alfred Tennyson is trying to tell us, is that the eagle is ringed. What shape does a ring make? Yeah, a circle. So he's saying that the eagle is on top of a mountain by himself, close to the sun, and he's surrounded, right? He's in a circle. He's surrounded, ringed with the azure world he stands. And azure means blue. Means blue like the sky. What other thing is blue like the sky? Yeah, water, right? So it says he clasps the crag, the rock, with crooked hands, close to the sun in lonely lands, ringed with the azure world he stands, right? And then it says, so it's saying this eagle's at the top of the mountain. It's super close, it's super high up that it's close to the sun. And he's surrounded, he's ringed. It's like a ring. He's surrounded by the blue water, the blue world, which is the water, right? So he clasps the crag with crooked hands, close to the sun in lonely lands. Ringed with the azure world he stands. And then it says, the wrinkled sea beneath him crawls. Why do you think the sea would be wrinkled? I'm going to do this for wrinkled. Why do you think the sea would be wrinkled? Yes, maybe because there's waves and it looks kind of like wrinkles, right? It's not straight. The water is moving. There's movement in the water. Maybe that's why it's wrinkled. What about crawls? Does it kind of look like the water is crawling when it's moving? Yeah. The wrinkled sea beneath him crawls. He watches from his mountain walls. He watches, the eagle watches from his mountain walls. And like a thunderbolt, he falls. So, this bird, why do you think he falls? He's at the top of a mountain. Why would you go to the top of a mountain if you were a bird? Why do you think you would go to the top of the mountain? What's at the top of the mountain? There's a view, right? You're able to see everything from the top, everything that's at the bottom. So the wrinkled sea beneath him crawls. He watches from his mountain walls. And when an eagle sees something, he attacks. So why do you think he fell? He's trying to get his prey, right? And a prey is the animal that it eats, right? It's not like a type of animal, but there's a prey, right? And then the predator. Predator is the one searching, but the prey is the one that's being eaten, right? So I'm going to try to look up a video really quick to show you what this kind of looks like, okay? So I wasn't able to find the video, but that's okay. So we can imagine this eagle at the very top of a mountain where no human, no animal could be. It's just him, right? In lonely lands. And then all of a sudden, like a thunderbolt, he falls. And we don't know why. That's where it ends. He just falls into the water. But we can maybe infer means predict. We can maybe make up an ending, right? We can predict that it happened because maybe he saw fish that he wanted to eat. Maybe he saw something that he wanted, right? Okay, so we will go over this film tomorrow, and I will talk to you soon. God bless. Totus Tuus, Maria.